Vaishnavi, Shraddha, Lakshmi are as adept at reciting these Vedic chants as they are with their lessons. Right from a tender age, these girls have learned to venerate their rich culture and heritage here. Neeraj, abandoned by his family, found a home, love and motivation to live here.
घर पूरा कैसे छोड़ के आ गए, तो यहाँ से आने के फिर हमको एक अच्छा ज़िंदगी फिर मिला यहाँ पे आने के लिए.
Prakash is gently nurturing his dream of entrepreneurship.
पापा इतना खर्चा नहीं उठा पा रहा था, इसलिए उन्हें मेरा पढ़ाई रुक गया था. इधर काम सीख के अच्छा प्लेसमेंट में मतलब सीख के उसके बाद गांव जाके अपना एक गैरेज मतलब दुकान खोल के अपना ज़िंदगी बिताना चाहता हूँ.
Varalakshmi, deserted by her family, found a new home and new hope here.
తాగుబోతు అయితే మా అమ్మోళ్ళే తీసుకొచ్చేసుకున్నారు. అమ్మ వాళ్ళ దగ్గరే ఉన్నాను. అమ్మ నాన్న ఇద్దరు వయసులోనే చనిపోయారు. ఇద్దరు 5 సంవత్సరాల మంచంలోనే ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళిద్దరికీ కడుపును పుట్టిన బిడ్డలాగా నేనే చేశాను.
Binding them all in a common thread is the Swarna Bharat Trust that is working to give them a life of integrity and dignity with an objective to transform rural India.
Gandhiji once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And Swarna Bharat Trust stands for that maxim and is driven by the dictum, back to the villages or Ram Raj is incomplete without Gram Raj. Hello and a very warm welcome to this special edition of Rajya Sabha Television on Swarna Bharat Trust, a service-oriented non-governmental organization that does not take any aid from the government. It was founded in the year 2001 by 8 like-minded, well-meaning and service-oriented persons envisioned by the current Vice President of India, Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu, and now steered by Managing Trustee, Mrs. Deepa Venkat.
As India traces its path on the road to be a superpower, the Swarna Bharat Trust is endeavouring to ensure that the backward classes and rural masses do not miss out on the fruits of development. It's improving the living conditions of the rural masses by providing education, healthcare facilities and ensuring gainful employment.
The dictum of Swarna Bharat Trust is based on Mahatma Gandhiji's saying that back to villages. So, unfortunately, everyone are showing their back to villages, but we have thought that let us give something back, and let us give something back to the villages, which will in turn turn Bharat into Swarna Bharat if these things are avoided. So we have made a model of a comprehensive model which is practically possible and where we can do, and that's how this started. And there was lot of process, lot of discussion involved, and lots of people came in. So we had almost a year or year and a half churning on our thoughts.
Inspiration for the trust came from Bharat Ratna recipient Nanaji Deshmukh, who took up various developmental activities in over 500 villages in Chitrakoot, Uttar Pradesh. The Swarna Bharat Trust is located in Nellore district of Andhra Pradesh, the native place of Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu. It was founded with the motto of revering one's motherland and giving back to the society. The Vice President's experience of his early days, when he was forced to walk for 3 kilometers to attend a school that had no facilities. Their classes were run under the open sky, and the days when he used to study in the light of a lantern due to lack of electricity in the villages, trekking along distances for drinking water had an enduring effect on him. These experiences motivated him to provide basic amenities for the development of villages. With the successful implementation of the trust activities at Venkatachalam, Nellore, the need to extend similar activities across other places as well was felt.
ज्योतिष्पतेन त्वा साधयामि ज्योतिष्कृतं त्वा साधयामि ज्योतिर्विदं त्वा साधयामि भास्वतेन त्वा साधयामि ज्वलन्तेन त्वा साधयामि मल्मलाभवन्तेन त्वा साधयामि देप्यमानान् त्वा साधयामि रोचमानान् त्वा साधयामि निजस्रान् त्वा साधयामि बृहज्योतिष.
Vijayawada and Hyderabad have been identified for the next chapters of the trust activities.
We have touched approximately around 5 lakh lives until now through our health services, and almost 1.5 lakh through our empowerment services, and 85% is the settlement ratio, wherein like we see to it, rather than making a man eat full on a day and let him starve for the whole of his life, instead we make him to learn how to earn that, what to eat. So because father believes it is always best to make a man to learn to fish rather than giving a fish. So when we look back, when someone comes and tells, ma'am, I was in your bridge school, I was a school dropout, ma'am, I was in your technical training institute, ma'am, I was there and I finished my engineering, now I'm earning 50,000 per month, I'm earning 40,000 per month, I was from your school, from Vidya Mandir or from Akshara or from your SIRED or from every activity, and from your medical camp we were benefited. We have operated upon 50 children with cardiac heart operations free of cost. We touch lives where there is no other possibility, where the government also can't help them. So we ensure that it reaches the needy, and also like it is something which we make it as a complete circle. So when you make a circle complete, your satisfaction is immense.
Swarna Bharat Trust is firm on the fact that a woman is the nucleus of her family, particularly in rural India. The trust is empowering women so that they become levers for transforming their communities and be a harbinger for social change.
Imparting education to rural women and training them are essential components of Swarna Bharat's strategy to improve agricultural and non-farm productivity and rural incomes.
यह लोशन अपन जब भी मैनिक्योर पेडिक्योर यूज करते हैं उसके अंदर डाला जाता है.
From providing various skills and training to connecting the students with potential employers, the trust is bridging the gap between the rural women and employment. From offering on-ground work experience to building capabilities and linkages for starting one's own enterprise, the Swarna Bharat Trust is covering all aspects.
Basically, the students who are trained here, they can earn their own income from homes. For that, our institute is also helping, like providing their credits, and even they helps in providing taking loans from banks.
होम नर्सिंग करने से मुझे बहुत फ़ायदा होती है। मैं मेरे अम्मी अब्बा को अच्छा तरह से मैं देखने सकती हूँ। जस्ट उनका को ज़रा फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम आया तो मेरे पैसा से मैं उनका को मेरे थोड़े पैसा में से उनका मैं जस्ट हेल्प करना संभाल लेती हूँ।
With a focus on large-scale creation of sustainable livelihoods, the Swarna Bharat Trust is using various training programs to convert rural women into able entrepreneurs.
స్వర్ణ భారత్ ట్రస్ట్ నాకు చాలా మేలుగా అయింది. అయితే ఇంతకుముందు ఖాళీగా ఇంటి దగ్గర ఉండేదాన్ని. అయితే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చినాక నాకు ఒక ఉపాధి అనేది దొరికి నా అంతట నేనే షాప్ ఓపెన్ చేసుకొని మంచిగా నా కాళ్ళపైన నేను నిలబడి
मैं घर में सीती थी, अब 3 महीने हो रहा शॉप लगाई मैं।
शॉप में कैसा रिस्पांस हो रहा है, कैसा काम चल रहा है?
शॉप में अच्छा ही रिस्पांस आया, गिराक भी बढ़ गया मेरा।
With increasing competition and higher expectations, skills and knowledge have become deciding factors in any job. Swarna Bharat Trust aims to train women to make them easily adaptable to the changing demands of employment and technologies.
In this course, we are knowing about the things how to work in and by using AutoCAD designing, ma'am. Here AutoCAD stands for computer drafting, designing and developing, ma'am. These designings are used to have a geographical information systems.
Hostel facility for both men and women during the training period is provided free of cost with exclusive hostel facility for women.
Guru Swarna Bharat Trust facilities, hostel facilities, food and yoga section, whatever it may be, very well and wonderful. Its faculty also wonderful.
Swarna Bharat Trust is making a steady progress towards transforming rural youth into human resource capital by skilling them. It harbors a vision of making youth employable by developing self-worth in order to lead a dignified and productive life.
The Swarna Bharat Trust seeks to motivate the youth to believe in their talent. It also facilitates them in honing their talent for a brighter future. Youth are imparted training and courses to enhance their skills to make them more eligible and qualified for better jobs. Living accommodation and nutritious food for all trainees during the training period is provided in dormitory block. Many attribute their success to the hands-on vocational training provided by the trust.
At the age of 21, I was earning and I was supporting my family, that I am the support for them. They are thinking that my child was earning at this age, like that they are thinking, and they are saying too proud that that my son was earning money and he was supporting us.
In order to empower youth, the trust established the Swarna Bharat Institute of Rural Entrepreneurship Development, the Atalji Skill Development Center, the Soma Institute of Technical Training, Swashakti, Abdul Kalam Skill Development Center, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Vocational Training Institute, Computer Training Institution, Smart City Skill Development Center and Drivers Training Institute at Nellore, Vijayawada and Hyderabad. A first of its kind in India, Pharma Pathshala was also established to service the pharma industry with the state-of-the-art facilities.
From there, we can bring the raw materials. So before charging any raw material, ensure that we have the bottom of all this.
Free of cost training is imparted in diverse fields like information technology, electrical, sanitary and plumbing, air conditioning and refrigeration, 2- and 4-wheeler repair works, hospitality, motor rewinding, cell phone mechanism, computer hardware and software, and CCTV camera works. Various skill development initiatives have helped thousands of youth to stay job relevant, keeping in mind the advent of technology and new age skills that the marketplace needs today with 99% job placement record.
ఫార్మా ఫీల్డ్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఎలక్ట్రికల్ పైన ఇంటర్వ్యూ సక్సెస్ కావాలంటే ఎలక్ట్రికల్ నాలెడ్జ్ కావాలి. అందుకే ఈ స్వర్ణ భారత్ ట్రస్ట్లో నేను జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. 3 monthsలో చాలా నేర్చుకున్న తర్వాత నేను ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఫార్మాలో ఈ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ ఈ 3 months ఏదైతే నేను నేర్చుకున్నానో ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో నాకు 32 members నాది.
Swarna Bharat Trust is also helping many young aspiring entrepreneurs to nurture their entrepreneurship dreams.
अभी ट्रेनिंग से गया मैम, अभी 2-3 साल करना पड़ता, अभी वहाँ पे करके अभी दुकान डाल लेता, दुकान डाल लेके अभी मेरे हाथ के नीचे 2-3 जने के लेता. अभी गांव पे कौन भी रही है तो अभी 2-3 जने के अभी कौन भी रही है तो इधर ट्रेनिंग सेंटर को भिजाते हैं.
India has ensured food security for its citizens because of the toil of its farmers, and Swarna Bharat Trust places paramount importance to the welfare of the farmers. It is relentlessly working to make agriculture resilient, sustainable and profitable.
The trust runs a training center for farmers that conducts programs like using pesticides, nutrition, micro-irrigation, cultivation of new varieties, medicinal plants, new technology in farming to enhance output. A free veterinary hospital is also run by the trust, which conducts veterinary camps, artificial insemination programs, vaccination and distribution of medicines to cattle. Medical aid is also provided at the doorstep of the farmers with mobile vans.
పదమూడు సంవత్సరాలైంది ఇది పెట్టి. ఇక్కడ బాగా మాకు వెంకటాచలం వడ్డిపాలెం మాది. ఇక్కడ గ్రామాలందరికీ బాగా చూస్తారు, అందరికీ బాగా ఉపయోగిస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ చూస్తారు, ఇంట్లోకి వచ్చి చూస్తారు. ఇక్కడ ఇది ఉన్న వల్ల నాయుడు గారి వల్ల బాగా అందరికీ ప్రజలకి మేలు.
Swarna Bharat Trust believes that healthcare is the right of every individual. It has established quality healthcare infrastructure with qualified medical functionaries, providing access to medicines, organizing plethora of health camps, as it asserts that healthy India will be a wealthy India.
The trust runs a rural health center in Nellore with a physician, gynecologist and paramedical staff along with the lab technicians to serve the patients. The trust runs a dental hospital and an eye hospital in association with LV Prasad Eye Institute. On an average, 4 surgeries are performed here every day with medicines given free of cost.
गांव में अच्छा करते हैं डॉक्टर अम्मा को बोले तो मैं मेरा ओंगोल है, मेरा ओंगोल से हाँ डॉक्टर अम्मा अच्छा करते हैं गांव में को बोले तो मैं आ रही हूँ। अब मुझे अच्छा ठीक से करे, अच्छा है, कहाँ के आलम से भी अम्मा अच्छा करते हैं को आते हैं, हमारे को भी बोले तो हम ये गांव को ऐसे ओंगोल से आई मैं।
At Vijayawada, a 12-bedded emergency care unit has been set up. Facilities like health examination, blood tests, X-ray, ECG, minor operations, pharmacy, eye testing, dental testing are all provided here. Free health checkup camps are regularly conducted by prominent super specialty hospitals, and needy people in and around 90 villages are screened in such camps. Off-site medical camps are conducted at villages as and when the need arises, such as prevalence of fever or other ailments. Artificial limbs, tricycles and other instruments are provided to the needy.
Access to quality education largely remains confined to urban and semi-urban India, and Swarna Bharat Trust is trying to bridge that gap by providing smart touch to rural schools. It has established modern schools where the medium is English, but the culture is Indian.
Rural education is important not only to enhance life quality of the rural community, but also for the overall progress and development of the country. With an intention to reach out to the small-scale farmers and low-income group of surrounding villages of Venkatachalam, the Swarna Bharat Trust established the Swarna Bharati Vidya Mandir. 2 sets of uniform, socks, shoes, books and free midday meal is provided to all the students. The Trust has also established a bridge residential school for those who lost their childhood to child labour in towns and villages. It identifies school dropouts. The children who join Swarna Bharat Bridge School are treated with utmost love and care. 5 teachers, a caretaker, a mobilizer and 2 cooks take special care of these children throughout the day. Another notable initiative by the Trust is the Akshara Vidyalaya, a national level school where the medium of instruction is English but the culture is Indian. It's been established with a motive to provide quality education to all the students belonging to rural areas at affordable cost. The infrastructure is of international standards and the tuition fee is meager. The Trust also understands the need to lend emotional support to the elders. It has established an elders' home equipped with all facilities for elders. For them, it is a home away from home. Their health-related issues are very well taken care of. Their entertainment and spiritual needs are also provided for with television and a well-equipped library.
मैं आश्रम में आया, अच्छा खाना पानी अच्छा चलता है, खाना रूम्स अच्छा अकोमोडेशन है, उसको भी अच्छा देख लेते हैं, उसको आता है।
Swarna Bharat Trust provides smart education, modern healthcare facilities, and smart technological and digital solutions. But at the same time, it is also committed to preserving Indian culture. It inspires the young generation to return to the Indian traditions of healthy eating and living. It believes that traditional food habits and customs are not only time-tested, but are healthy, as well as they were tailor-made to suit the requirements of India. It focuses on developing a holistic personality of an individual. Apart from training and acquiring knowledge, students also learn to practice yoga, and take part in sporting activities. Focus also remains on cleanliness, nationalism, and discipline to arm them with knowledge, wisdom, and ethical principles.
Give my parents, teachers, and elders respect and endeavor because it humanity and medical and education in their living, prosperity, long life, happiness, dreaming.
The only way to make everyone enjoy the fruits of development is to make them a part of development.
We do a complete study and we just go step by step. Not that we announce something and do. We do it and then we show it. So that's where satisfaction is immense, because when you do something with your passion and selflessness and with the belief that doing service to human is doing service to God, I think results would be like this, but a lot more to do and a lot more to do.
Aimed at facilitating rural development, the Swarna Bharat Trust for the last several years is truly working for a Swarna Bharat.
As we end this edition, let me quote Gandhiji yet again. The future depends on what you do today. Unquote. And Swarna Bharat Trust is working assiduously today for a brighter tomorrow. That's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Rajya Sabha Television.